All right, finally, we're going to come down to multiplying complex numbers. All right, so multiplying complex numbers is just like when we're multiplying polynomials. We want to make sure we apply the distributive property. All right, so if you want to use the box method to do it or the rainbow method, I don't care which method you choose to do, but we need to make sure we distribute it. For the demonstration purposes, I'm going to reorganize this using the box model. All right, so I've got 5 minus 2i and 3 plus 4i. So when I break that down, I'm going to make sure I distribute everything. 3 times 5 is 15. 3 times negative 2i is negative 6i. 4 times 5 is 20i. And 4i times negative 2 is negative 8i squared. So now we need to do a couple things. First off, this 15, we're just going to bring it on out. The second step we need to do is we need to take those imaginaries that diagonal are I terms, and we need to combine them. 20i minus 6i is 14i. Now we've got to remember that I squared is, instead of just writing it as I, we want to make that a negative 1 because we know that I squared is negative 1. So that's negative 8 times negative 1. So when I simplify that, that's going to become positive 8. Everything else is going to come right on down. And then I've got to combine these like terms. So when I combine those like terms, 15 plus 8 becomes 23 plus 14i. Go ahead and try that second example. All right, so I went ahead and set up my area model. 1 times negative 3 is negative 3. 1 times 7i is 7i. Negative 2i times 3, negative 3 is 6i. And negative 2i times 7i is negative 14i squared. So just like before, negative 3 is going to come right on down. Then I look at my diagonal. 6i and 7i, that's 13i. I'm going to do the same thing I did before with that I squared. I squared is negative 1, so that's minus 14 times negative 1. Negative 14 times negative 1 makes it positive, so it becomes plus 14i, and everything else comes down, negative 3 plus 13i. I'm going to combine these like terms here. Negative 3 plus 14, that becomes 11 plus 13i.